Welcome to Monday, second week of constructions, building, mess in our home. I'm going to have quite a busy day today, but I thought to try and vlog. We had a very exciting weekend, which I want to talk a little bit more about it maybe later today. But now there are workers inside our bedroom making the work needed to be made there, because we had a lot of insulation problems. A lot of the water came into our bedroom, and we thought we will just need to fix the little window that I told you last week, but eventually we discovered that it's a lot more work. And as always with constructions, you start with one thing and you never know how it ends, how it continues and how it ends. So in our bedroom, there are a lot more water came in from the walls and from the floor. And now there is a guy, two guys that are fixing it. I have to say, it's a guy that helped us, worked here when we were building the studio, and when he opened the door today, I was happy to the sky to see him. This is a very special soul guy. He comes from Ramallah, and he has green thumbs, and he grows lemons and cucumbers and all kind of leafy greens, and I really like him, and he also works very nice. So I was very happy to see him today. I'm not sure the team that worked here last week, I'm not sure we will meet them again, because people that are breaking, they are not the same people that are building. I think we finished with most of the breaking, or maybe a lot of the breaking, or maybe we completed. I'm not sure, because there is still a floor that we need to make a decision if we need to take it out or we can re-tile it and put new tiles on top of it. Anyways, we ended last week. I think most of the breaking work was done. And you are asking, and I can totally understand why, what are we going to do with the fan, because it's too low and we live in the 7th floor. Of course, there is a guy that's supposed to come here and take the measurements and remake the metal frame that is missing in the place where the room of the studio was located. There is a lot more work to be done in this project, and it's going to be a project, and it's going to take time. I am not sure how long it will be. We are in very special days in Israel. Because of the war, many workers there is a lack of workers. There are not many workers available. Not as it used to be, unfortunately. The guy that came here today with the two guys, that they came from Ramallah, which is in the West Bank. I asked him a lot about how did they pass, and did they make them problems, and I also offered them to stay here for the night, because what they do here, they think it will take them 2 days. And he said, no, don't worry, no, there was no problem. I got a special certification, and they let me go out with no problems. So yeah, it's a very unique situation. It's very hard to find good workers, and I'm a very picky person, and also my husband. And thankfully, the guy who is in charge here, the one that I burned the bread last week, the one that I gave him overcooked bread, and by the way, he said it's perfect. He and his wife, they enjoyed it. Okay, so I'll tell you. This guy is a very, like, he's not old, but he's not working for a few years now. He retired, but he is the builder of the most beautiful buildings that were rebuilt or built from scratch in Tel Aviv. He is a very, very talented person, but also one that I trust with eyes closed. We were lucky to have him when we bought this apartment that was totally crushed. He was helping us to, how do you say it? To, let's ask Google, supervising. Yeah, we had him for supervising the whole project. And then when we were building the studio and we thought it's a small project, we worked with a guy. Maybe this is the problem, why we have so much insulation problems. And he came into the project for us to supervise it. When we came to the realization that we will need to take down the studio, I couldn't see myself working with anybody else. But I knew he is not working anymore. He retired. He has a home in Rhodus. He always travel. He likes to surf. He likes to, to enjoy life. He's a grandfather. He likes to be with his grandchildren and his wife. And I called him, and bottom line, I begged and I did my best to have him with us on this project. First, we trust him 100%. Secondly, he knows the best people, and he knows me, that I'm super pedant and and I love my home, and I don't want nothing to be damaged here, because constructions tend to damage things in the house, in the building, So to tell you that I think this is my insurance that everything will be 100%, no, there is no constructions with 100%. There is always something you didn't expect, and always some damage, or I don't know how to say it. But this guy, really, he knows good people. But as he just told us, we had coffee on the front balcony. He just left. He just told us it is very, very hard to bring good people now because of the situation. And if there is someone that is busy and he is not available, so it will take much more time to finish this project, much more time than it would take usually in normal days. So yeah, I talked a lot and didn't even talk about the hostages that came back home. I want to talk about it separately later. It is really a big excitement, and this is what is most important out of everything. And I want to talk about it later in the vlog today. Anyways, now I have just a little bit of time to sit and work, and then I'm going to take a shower, get dressed, and go with the same guy that I just told you about, to choose tiles, the new tiles for the entire balcony, because I think we will need to tile the entire back balcony. So he is going to take me to a place where project managers and project leaders are buying tiles, because we need to keep this project in budget, and we don't want to spend money on it. Yeah, but you were worried about the fans, so be quiet. We will take care of it. The kids are not going out to this balcony. They are not allowed until this fan is done, and even us, I don't go there. And I hope we will soon have it done as well. So thank you so much for commenting about that. And also thank you so much for sending me messages about where were you yesterday. We were waiting for a vlog. Yeah, I will vlog, on days that I feel like. Yesterday I was too completely exhausted, out of energy. The weekend with the hostages are coming back home. It took a lot of mental, it took a lot of space, in mental space and physical and excitement, and I was totally gone yesterday. And yeah, so I'll see you later, guys. So yeah, I'm already on my way back home, and I just realized I completely forgot to take footage from the shop. I planned to take footage and to show you the tiles options, but probably it's too much for me to manage, and I forgot all about it. Anyway, I think I chose the tile, and I already texted to Eyal, which I chose something very simple and light, and I took the size that the guy who is leading this project advised me to take, and all in all I went with his advice, and I'm very happy. And now I'm on my way back home already, and I really hope I will have the time to sit and chat with you again later today. So I'm back home now, and this is how our bedroom looks. So the workers that work here today, they took care of two things here. The first thing that they did, they took care of this window. I think I told you last week, this used to be a window before we built the studio. And then for the studio, they took out the window and they closed the side that goes towards the studio and left a niche in our bedroom as we wanted. And now they closed this niche, and they also made like an isolation. I think they use pieces of sheep wool, kind of like building things that will take care of isolation, mainly for sound, because we live in an urban environment, so it's supposed to help. And they also took care of all the water problems down here in the wall in quite a lot of places. And yet they left, and they will be back later. They wait until it's going to be dry, and they will wait. Fortunately, it's very, very hot, so I guess it will be dry quite quickly. So they will be back today, and they said they are going to finish this work tomorrow. So I think tonight we will be sleeping with one of the boys, with Uri or in Tomer's room. We shall see. Now I think I can go and take care of lunch. Uri just stepped in, so he will join me for lunch. And today we have chicken wings, leftovers from weekend's barbecue. I have eggs on cabbage and mushrooms. Eyal made me a green peas salad earlier this morning, leafy green salad that I hope Uri will also eat with me, and leftovers cauliflower from the weekend.
It's 3 o'clock. The workers just left, and I just wanted to show you how this guy, his name is Samer, how he ended up the day and how he left the room. Look how the place is clean and organized. I'm telling you guys, when this guy came in the morning, when I opened the door and saw Samer in front of my eyes, I was happy to the sky. This guy is another level. He organized, he cleaned the floor, he organized everything at the end of the day. He placed all his stuff here inside the shower before he left. And this is how he left the room. Really, it's unbelievable. It's a worker from another level. I really appreciate it, and I really like to work with such people, and it's so rare. Unfortunately, it's so rare. But this guy is a gift. And yeah, they will come back tomorrow. They were the two of them, but this Samer is the guy who is responsible for this work. And they will come tomorrow, and they plan to finish this room tomorrow. Yeah. So tonight we will arrange some special sleep situation. Let's see what we do, how we work it out.
And now I finally have some time to sit and chat with you a little bit. And yeah, isn't it amazing the way Samer left the room? I think it's exceptional, and I'm really getting excited I'm getting excited out of that, and I really, really appreciate it, the way he works, the way he treats the place, and the way he left. He finished the day of work. Tomorrow he will be here again. He could leave it, as a working place in the chaos of the way that working places look like. But no, he took the time to organize everything, to clean everything. And he already told me that tomorrow he will come early in the morning and he will cover our closet. So if we want something, we can take out clothes from our closet this evening. Yeah, I really appreciate it. He worked with us on something very small when we finished the building of the studio, and as you understood, we had not that clever guy, and not that the opposite of Samer. And then the guy who is managing the project here, he came to rescue us, and he made some small works so we can finish it in a lovely way. And then this is how I met Samer for the first time, and I do remember that I really liked the way he worked then. And then also on the days that he worked here, it was also for only 2 days. He took care of my lemon tree, a lemon tree that I have in the back balcony. I think you saw it in my studio tour video. And this lemon tree, I purchased it when it was like this height, when we just came into this apartment. We were we didn't have a penny in our pocket, and I really wanted to have a lemon tree because of the lemon tree that we had in our rented apartment when we just met, and I just love lemon trees, and I really wanted to have a lemon tree. So I went to the nursery and bought a baby plant, and it wasn't a clever idea because I didn't know really how to grow it so good. And when Samer came 4 or 5 years ago, he taught me so many things about how to take care of it and how I can make it bigger and make it, grow fruits, grow lemons. So we continue the same conversation today, just as we stopped the last conversation, half an hour ago or 3 days ago. So yeah, today they worked in our room and they will finish it tomorrow. This week is a holiday week in Israel, so tomorrow they will work here, and then it's tomorrow and the day after is a holiday, and then it starts here the holiday for the Muslims. So this week, this is like everything they will do here this week. And as I told you earlier, there are not a lot of workers free to come and work. So I think the project is going to take longer than what we planned. But yeah, today I already chose the tiles, and it looks like we will need to take out all the tiles, all the space, and remake it. So first we will have to, maybe they will not take the, my black and white tiles, they will not take it out, but they will take care of the insulation, and then they will retile everything, the entire space of the balcony. So we already ordered the tiles, which is also nice that we checked this box. And yeah, and now I spent some time crochet on my yak fiber new project. It's kind of like I think it's gonna be more like a collar. I might come out with another chalet later, but for now I think I will come out with a collar version, which I like better. And I made quite a progress on the weekend, and then on Sunday, because on Sunday there was almost nothing here. And yeah, on Saturday, I guess you heard about it, and if not, on Saturday, our army and a special force in the police and more, I don't know how to say, a combination of different talented groups of people, they, in a very, very special operation, they took out 4 of our hostages from Gaza. You guys, I say the words and all my skin, I get like a dark skin. I don't know how you say it in English, but it was so exciting. Israel was like in a really a festive on steroids or something like that. I don't know even how to explain, how to describe the feeling. Eyal told me that I should put in my video, when I tell you about it, I should put a movie of a lifeguard in the beach in Tel Aviv, standing in his, in his boot on the beach, and he announced the visitors on the beach. He announced, you guys, if you don't hear the news, 4 of our hostages are back home, and the entire beach is, happy, shouting, clapping. It was, I think it's like a huge piece in the history of Israel, of the Jewish people. I don't know how to explain. I don't have enough words to express. It's a big deal. And yes, we still have so many hostages there, but this community, we needed something happy to happen, and it was this thing. And the 4 hostages that came back, you feel like your brothers and sister is coming back. Noah, 4 of them were taken from the nature party from Nova, and Noah, her mom, is just about to pass away. She has, I think, a severe brain cancer in a very, late stage, and really, it's a big deal. It's a big excitement. So on Saturday morning, very early morning, we started to hear, rumors. Like we started to hear in groups, and then my sister that she's connected to, journalists, and we understood. We also heard a lot of helicopters on top of our heads. And I already told you in the past, we live really close to a hospital here, and whenever a soldier needs an emergency treatment, whenever we hear helicopters so close to our apartment, we know makes his way to the hospital here. And on Saturday we heard those helicopters, and I told Eyal, I don't know, I'm not sure, something is going on. It sounds special. It sounds like something is going on. And then immediately, after half an hour or an hour, we heard that 4 hostages came back home, that the Israeli forces, a combination of forces in Israel, made this operation and took them out. Unfortunately, there was a huge price, and a guy, 36 years old, father for 2 small kids, and a husband to a lovely, lovely wife, he passed away. He was killed in this operation. So everything was in a mixture of emotions, and really it was a mixture of emotions. Eyal was, the entire day, he was crying like a baby. He cried like a baby. Uri, Tom, we all were stuck to the news. We wanted to know, we wanted to hear more details. But all in all, it was a very emotional kind of day. And then on Sunday, I felt crushed. I felt my energy levels are below zero. I cannot explain it. And then the project manager here told me that he's not sure there is a lot of work that will be made. And usually it's not good news when you have constructions. You want to move on and you want to finish with the project. But that specific Sunday, I said, okay, thanks God, I don't have room. I don't have room for more things to happen. So I had quite a quiet day here at home. And I made a lot of progress on my Kolar project. So how can I move on to the next subject? Listen, it's very hard, but life is so strange. It's a mixture of, and our life here in Israel, very unique and special. Anyways, this is where it stands now. I think the entire constructions are going to be a long process, as I just told you. And I will vlog it from time to time. Tomorrow and the day after is holiday here in Israel, so we will spend the day with the family. And then it's the weekend, so let's see how I manage. With this room, I didn't make a lot of, progress, just some bits and pieces. We were visiting IKEA on Friday, and we purchased legs for the cabinets. And yes, on Thursday mornings, there is a lovely carpenter supposed to come here and help me to assemble the cabinets in the space that you were so involved, and I'm so thankful for you. You really helped us with it. And then on the weekend, we decided together with the kids to reuse another 2 units from the same cabinets and to locate it as like a TV cabinet. So he will come and help me with that on Thursday after the holiday, after Shavuot is the next holiday. So hopefully I will, take some footage for you from this. And yeah, here in the room I made a few changes, but not a lot, and I still wait for these cabinets to be ready and to be able to install, to place things there, but I will not do that until the workers are completely out of my home. And yeah, I made a lot of progress on my project. The pattern is almost, it's 99% done. Of course, I still have to take pictures. This is a big deal when you write a new pattern. Pictures can take at least the same effort as the designing process, at least for me. But yeah, I'm ready for testers. I already got a few emails from you, so thank you. If you send them, I got them, I read them all, I have them, I will reply to you. I hope next week, but if you would like to test my new collar, crochet collar, please email me to the email below or to the email in the description box down below this video. And yeah, I hope I will be able to vlog more. I really enjoy these daily vlogs and I hope to do more of them. Let's see how it works. I'm not sure, and I cannot promise it will be every day or every other day or twice a week, or I'm not sure. So if you would like, I really offer you to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon so you get a notification whenever I upload such a vlog. And yeah, I really thank you for watching these vlogs with me and for joining here with me. And I hope to see you soon on the next one. Until then, happy making. Bye. He covered all of these outlets with a masking tape. Everything is covered.